My name's Matt Lee, and I'm currently employed by Bravo Victor as a Thomas Parkinson Trust Associate. I'm working on a project to assess the efficacy of remote rehabilitation to meet the needs of people with a vision impairment. As an associate, I'm working with the project lead, Dr. Lee Jones, and at the moment the work is focused on the design of a systematic review, a search of the grey literature, and on protocol for the work. For me, one of the real joys about working in the armed forces and veterans sector is the sense of family and shared values that exist within the community. I've worked with veterans in their 20s and veterans well into their hundreds. Whilst their experience within the armed forces is significantly different, there is a shared sense of identity and a shared sense of humour. Whilst I'm really proud of the work that we're currently undertaking within the armed forces and veterans sector, prior to this, I worked on a project to design and implement a one-to-many biometric identification and authentication system which worked across wide area networks for individuals with specific learning difficulties or disabilities. I trained as a teacher within community education and lifelong learning and worked in a specialist college for individuals with specific learning difficulties and disabilities. About 10 years ago, I joined Blind Veterans UK as an IT instructor, delivering rehabilitation within our Llandudno Centre in North Wales. My specific area of interest is in remote rehabilitation. I'd like to work on a piece of work to improve the availability and the effectiveness of rehabilitation services for individuals with sight loss, and especially those within the armed forces and veterans sector.